What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay the God, and I'm bringing back the Madden 18 tip series. In this video we're going to be talking about defense. I'm gonna cover a whole bunch of defensive formations. In the next few days or weeks, I'm gonna bring y'all some offensive stuff, some mini schemes or whatever. I kind of stopped playing Madden, but I just recently been getting back into it. But before we start, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button, and when you hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad and never miss a video. By the way, this video is brought to you by Aki.com. These guys sent me a very nice mechanical keyboard since I am a bit of a PC gamer myself. If you guys are PC gamers as well, you should definitely check them out. The link will be in the description. Very high quality stuff for much cheaper than those other PC gaming brands, and we know how expensive PC gaming accessories could be. But even if you don't have a laptop or a PC that you game on, they also have other phone accessories and headsets that you can use with your PlayStation, a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you go check them out. Link will be in the description below. Alright, so let's get into this. We'll be covering the nickel 335 odd. I don't really see anybody running this online. But if you watch like the club series or you watch the club championship series or whatever, the professionals are running this all the time because it's pretty much the best defense in the game, and it has a nasty blitz LB cross 3. They got some other stuff in here which we'll talk about, but first I'm just going to show you the stuff in practice mode. Then I'm going to show you gameplay clips of me playing and different situations where you run different things. But let's get into this. First off, what you need to know in terms of personnel. I have Marshawn Lattimore, the most feared. So you want a fast corner in here because he's going to be coming in screaming at your quarterback off the nickel blitz. The D-line, really, whatever you want. You want your user linebacker right here. So, I'm using Philly right now. I probably want like Michael Kendricks there. So we're going to put Michael Kendricks right there. And in the middle backer, he's going to be blitzing for the most part. Most of the time he's going to be blitzing. And then this dude is going to be playing the outside zone, like a purple or maybe a hard flat or something. So you want like maybe Paul Posluszny out there or something in mutt. You also might be using this strong safety right here. So if you have a good user safety, maybe like Earl Thomas or something, because he has hot hands, you want to put him here at strong. So the first play we're going to talk about, the main play in this formation, LB cross 3 show 2. Alright, y'all, so this is the base play. Now, if you don't know how to do quick adjustments for this play, you're definitely going to have to know how to do them. Go check out my how to do quick adjustments videos. If you want to become better at Madden, you got to know how to do quick adjustments on defense. It's a must, because this play you got to do a lot of things fast so they don't get a quick snap off on you. And once you get used to it, you'll be fine. But you're going to want to baseline press, spread the D-line, crash it down, send the nickel, and QB contain. So it's going to look like this. Then you wanna, this is your user backer, so you could you could put them on a flat by yourself. Sometimes I like to bring down the strong safety here, and then maybe pull the free over here, show them 3. That's fine. I'm not really too worried about that. Depending on the situation, you can play hard flats, cow flats, the seam flat, whatever you want to do. Let's just play hard flats right now. So you're gonna want to bring the user backer right here and hover him. Now you could also user this safety, like I said before. You might want to use the safety. Sometimes it really depends. But let's just show this user backer right here. So you're going to want to hover this line. And now what's going to happen is either that, since you're hovering this guard, he's going to obviously stand flat-footed for a second. That nickel is either going to come off the edge outside the tackle, come screaming at the quarterback, or the O-line is going to shift, pick him up, and that middle linebacker there that you have crossing in, since it's a crosser, he's going to loop around and come in that gap that the guard should be in and get that sack. 99% of the time, it'll be the nickel or the linebacker. I've never really seen the D-line get in. But yeah, it's quick, it's heat. Let's snap the ball. And as you see, yeah, that linebacker comes in hot. Now the nice thing about this is that you still have 6 dudes in the secondary. But what I like to do with my user backer, now I'll put Anthony Barr here or Leonard Floyd, someone big, someone tall, 6'6", you know what I mean? And we'll snap the ball. Now we hover, and then we run outside like we're getting to that hard flat assignment, but then we stop. We stop like right here. We just stand still. And this is where the weakness is in the secondary. There's only one yellow, right? And he's over on the right side because it's that strong safety. So that opening in the middle to the left is going to be open. So what I do is I'll give him that flat. If he wants to take that quick flat route, we have the corner still there, and I can come down on it. That's fine. But yeah, I'm telling you, they'll always try to hit a slant or a post route or something, and you just stand right here. And since he has to get it out quick because that LB's coming, he's going to throw it, and boom, we take that off. That's money. Right, Anthony Barr, again, 6'5", Leonard Floyd, 6'6", big dudes who can stand. He can't get it over the top quick enough. So yeah, that's easy money. Alright, so this time I moved the ball to the left hash. Now what that's gonna, why I did that is to show, I love setting this from the left hash because it's on the short side of the field. It's much easier to make a play for the user. It's not as hard. You don't have to cover as much field. So yeah, whenever you're on the left hash, whenever you're on the short side, I'd send the nickel blitz. I'll show y'all what to do from the right side when you're on the right hash, on the opposite side, on the wide side. But yeah, we're gonna send this. Hold on, let me just make a adjustment. No, I'm just gonna put a spy because it's easier. I don't know. Practice mode is just weird. I can't have him as a hard flat and still hover and then get out there. I don't know why. So we're just gonna have him a QB spy. It's easier to hover like this. And as you, whoo, that dude's gonna come in screaming at him. Let's watch that replay real quick. So since you're hovering that guard, he's gonna come straight up. He's not gonna press outside like the last play. See, he does get over there, but it's too late. Since that crossing linebacker comes in, he decides to pick that up instead. And like I said, he's either getting the nickel or the linebacker, and either way, that quarterback's getting crunched. That's why I like to have Marshawn Lattimore out there. He has like what, 91 speed, maybe 91 speed or something like that. The most feared. So he's gonna get in there quick. All right, so now here on the right hash, same setup: baseline press, nickel send, QB contain like this. Now this on the right hash, I like to use this safety. I like to use this safety instead of the linebacker. It's just a bit easier for me personally. Now there's a couple other things you could do. You can shift the linebackers depending on what side the running back's on. You can shift the linebackers left and stuff to help stop the run. But yeah, let's just show the play here. Alright, so what you could also do here, it's a quick audible of this formation, LB cross 0. Now it's the exact same play, exact same setup, except it's man. So it's a new look. The pressure's still going to come in hot, still going to come in fast. It's a new look for him. I wouldn't really run this too much, especially if he has like fast guys like Brandon Cooks or like Randy Moss or whatever. I wouldn't really run this because it's kind of risky. If you know what you're doing and you're good, you feel confident in this, it's a new look to show them, and it's going to come in just as fast as you see. Nickel's still going to come in flying, and I usually like using this in like short yard situations where I know he's trying to get a quick hit. If I know he's trying to get a quick hit and he's not trying to go deep, because the man lockdown's a little bit better instead of having that one yellow in the middle of the field. Whatever, that's something else you could do. Now, other things you could do in this, it really all just stems from this same play. I don't really change it up too much. Sometimes I'll run a Tampa 2. Let me just show this real quick. I'll run a Tampa 2, same thing, baseline, spread, crash, and then I'll blitz the nickel, and it'll look like this. And then you do the same thing. You still just hover right here. Oh, man. Yeah, you just hover right here. Let's just snap the ball. And as you see, that nickel will still come in. He just missed the tackle. Come on, fam. You gotta make that tackle, J Mills. As you see, that nickel will still come in. That's just a variation of that nickel 3-3-5 out of the Ravens playbook. But yeah, it's really the same thing. Of course, Tampa 2 is a little more vulnerable because that was the middle of the field. But if you can get out there with your user linebacker, you should be good. Alright, so I can't show the offensive play because the offensive controller that I'm using, the R2 button is broken. But I just picked a new play with the running back blocking. So he's going to be blocking here. We're going to see what it looks like. As you see, he still comes in hot. I don't know, the RB is just like locked over onto the nickel, and when that happens, I mean, the linebacker's still going to come free. It obviously, oh shoot, I didn't mean to respot. So yeah, like you see, the linebacker's still going to come in free because both the guard and the running back will like lock onto that nickel blitz. This linebacker's going to come in hot, and yeah, there it is. I'm telling y'all, this is probably the best freaking blitz in the game. Just because it has so much coverage behind it and it just comes in hot. There's a couple other blitzes that are nice, but yeah, like I said, you have that Tampa 2 audible. You know, you could just switch it up. You could just switch it up and not send anything. Like, you could just show the same thing, keep the nickel out there, and just use this linebacker. It's not going to send no heat on him, but, you know, I'd use this in like maybe a 3rd and 10 or something, just to switch it up on him. You know, he cuts the ball, you just get back out here and alright, y'all, so right here I'm gonna just give you a little bit of post commentary on some gameplay clips I didn't record over. Yeah, whatever. As you see, they both come in right here. Now this next clip's interesting because as you see, he blocks 2 tight ends and the running back. That running back just goes automatically out to that nickel, and this linebacker is going to be free right up the middle again because the right tackle just gets kind of locked up over there on the right side. The DT draws two. The center and the right guard, they seem to always want to lock onto that DT instead of the center picking up the blitzing linebacker, but since it's a little bit of a delayed loop, that's why that happens. Right here, this is a run, and as you see, I bring down Ed Reed. As soon as I seen this motion, I knew it was a run, so I'm going to come down right in the gap. I'm going to break down. You hold, well, I should have clicked off there, but what you do is you want to bring the safety down, and once you fill that hole, you want to click off and go to the D tackle or something. Right here is another run, I'm pretty sure. And as you see, I shift the linebackers over and bring Ed in, and watch how Buchanan just comes in hot. Now, the reason why he comes in straight down like that is because when you shift the linebackers left, since it's a loop and he's coming left, once you move his actual like placement, like his position to the left, it's going to end up, the blitz is going to be straight down, right? That's why he comes straight down on it. So I bring Ed because I see obviously the strong side right run. Now if that was a counter, it might have been kind of bad, to be honest, but we still have Marshawn Lattimore on that nickel blitz containing that edge. So this play is pretty solid against the run, pretty much what I'm trying to tell y'all. This play is pretty much solid all around. If you guys want to see more, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, and if you're new and you hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad, never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Taylor God, and I'm out. Peace.
Young nigga, I'm just trying to run through a check. Soon as you get a necklace, they be aiming for your neck. Half of these mans who damn me at it ain't got no respect, and these catches used to curb me, now they wanna have sex. Goddamn, I'm just getting started.